Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading. You have no idea. And this is a new series that I started where I pulled these cards. I have no idea what they are. I shuffled the decks and then I pulled some cards. So it is you have no idea this energy that wants to come in. So we're going to take a look at it at the ends, but we're going to look at what you may be struggling with right now and what you may need to look at, and then we're going to look at that. If you like this series, please give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so let's look at what is Capricorn possibly struggling with, dealing with, frustrated with, what's going on with Capricorn. Who needs to hear a message? Yes. Look at that. 5 of Cups. What does Capricorn need to look at? I feel like these two came out. We have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. I feel like one more too. Look at that. That's why. 10 of Pentacles in the World, cutting through the problem. Like I saw her sword and it was like, oh, she's just ready to cut through something, right? Cut through this 5 of Cups energy. Let's get some Lenormand. What else do we have going on here with this 5 of Cups? Why is Capricorn feeling like that? We have these two. All right. She's looking at the magnifying glass. Something that you need to take a closer look at is that if you're in this energy, why are you in this energy? What's put you in this energy? What is, if you're in this energy, like what are the words that describe this energy? Because we're using the magnifying, not microphone, my brain, something that you have to take a closer look at, that you're denying, that you don't want to look at, right? Because you're struggling with this. You're struggling with taking a closer look at something. And is it, if you're in this energy, why are you in this energy? If you're going to describe this energy, if you're feeling like this 5 of Cups, right? This person in this 5 of Cups, if you're feeling there, what are those words that describe that to you? I say grab a piece of paper and write it down. What are those feelings that, that you're feeling in this 5 of Cups energy? Because I almost feel like if you're able to write it down and you say, well, I feel angry, or I feel sad, or I feel lonely, or I feel frustrated, or I feel irritated, or I feel, whatever that is, then you can look at it and you can see it and you can say, okay, well, this is how I'm feeling. And you've released that from yourself, right? That you're looking at it and you're saying, okay, how do I cut this out? How do I change this? How do I turn this around? What are the steps that I need to take to turn this situation around? Because now I'm seeing it right here on a piece of paper. Now I've released it from myself. Now in a form, I've let it go. Not completely, but in some form. That you've let that go. But now you can see it, right? Because you need to take a look at it. Instead of just being in the energy and saying, like sometimes we're like, well, I don't really know why I feel this way, but what am I feeling? So what are those things that you can say? You can say how you're feeling. Emotion. You're emotional. Your emotions are up and down. We have Death card, which could represent a Scorpio, so it could have to do with a Scorpio that is surrounding you, that it could do with some energy that you have that you were holding on to, that you have not been able to let go of that energy. But why have you not been able to let go of the energy? Why do you keep holding on to it? Why do you keep looking at it? Because it's like this Queen of Cups is looking right at this Death card, that she keeps looking at this thing that is no longer, but yet you're holding on to it, and that you're trying to make this work. You can't seem to move on from this situation, like you're stuck. This Ace of Swords energy is here, which is, aces are new beginnings and a new thought process, but it's like, why are you stuck in that energy? This energy wants to come in. What are you holding on to? What are you hoping for? What do you want to have happen? What you need to look at is, we have the Queen of Swords, finding out the truth of the situation and what it is that you need to cut out. Lots of swords here. Cutting out, letting go, working on it. That you realize, okay, I'm in this Five of Cups energy. I realize that I'm in this way. I've written it down on a piece of paper. I realize that I'm in this energy. Now I have to start working on making changes. How do I make those changes, right? Those ideas, those thoughts, how do I make those changes? That, am I always thinking about the same thing and trying to change something that isn't going to change? Do I need to accept a situation? Do I need to accept loss, right? There's that Star Dragons card that I have that says accepting loss. Do I need to accept that and realize that and say, okay, that's not going to happen and now it's time for me to move on? We have 10 of Pentacles again, so we have 10 and 10, two 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like it's confronting those things that you need to confront, but then like seeing what it is that you have to work on, but actually working on it and trying to change it. Definitely it's a process. It's not something that happens overnight, but I feel like each step that you can take to recognize what's going on, that if you're in this energy and why you're feeling this way, that if each step that you take that can help you, taking a closer look to move past it rather than just accepting it. Because I almost feel like I've said many times before, is that I started watching tarot because I was struggling within myself, because I was in a Five of Cups energy. And I was looking for those things that could help uplift me and help move me forward. And that's why I like to do the tarot, is to have that tool, that thing, because I felt I was looking for answers. I was looking for help. I was looking for support. I was looking for something to help me. So obviously I feel that you're looking for something, but you're not sure what it is. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Those rewards for the hard work and for looking at it and saying, okay, there's a problem, so how can I fix this? What can I do? How can I move forward to it? Obviously, you have to do what you feel is best for you, but I always feel that sometimes if you have that person or that situation or that thing that helps that light bulb to go off, or is that little piece of information that you have that can help you to move forward away from the Five of Cups, I just feel like that's invaluable. All right, so let's take a peek at this energy that wants to come in that you have no idea about. So we have the crystal card here. Let's see, let's start with this. We'll start with the bottom. We'll start with the fortune reading card, and we have Lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. So moving forward. So I feel like that energy that wants you to move forward is surrounding this. We have walking away. Without a doubt, walking away from this Five of Cups over here, walking away. This energy that wants to come in for you is that walking away. We have invention, burning with passion, getting excited, healing yourself, feeling fiery, feeling alive again. So that's the energy that wants to come in for you. I mean, look at this. We've got the lion with his mouth open there. We have the dragon with his mouth open here. This fire and this energy and this, like, you have no idea that this energy wants to come in for you, right? And to get excited and to make you feel alive, because I feel a huge heaviness over here. Then we have the Four of Wands, a beautiful partnership, right? Working together, feeling magical, like just the way that she's looking there, like she's like, oh yes, you know, feeling free, feeling light, having that partnership, surrounding yourself with people that care about you. And then we have Rose Quartz, which represents love, nurture, and romance. Romance, that card right there says romance. We have calling in unconditional love. And I love that, because there could be a new relationship coming in for you, but it could also be working on those relationships that you have around you that have that unconditional love and focusing on those. Or it could also be that relationship that you have with yourself, that unconditional love that you have for yourself, that you're seeing that you're struggling, you're seeing that you're having a hard time letting go of something, but you know inside that you want change and you want to work on that change, and you're trying to find the ways to deal with that change, and you're making that effort because you're looking out for yourself, because you want yourself to have that 9 and 10 of Pentacles, that progression, right? We went from 9 to 10. That you want to have that progression and you want to get yourself in a better place. So it could be that relationship that you have with yourself. So we have rose quartz invokes a gentle yet powerful feminine energy that nurtures and protects your heart. It can be used to attract new romance and to build closer bonds in your relationships. Rose quartz opens the heart chakra and heals heartache, grief, and any unexpressed emotions. Again, that could be over here because we have the Five of Cups, which is those emotions, unexpressed emotions that are building up for you, that have built up for you. It asks that you show yourself compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Again, that's a big thing for ourselves. Sometimes we can get frustrated because we're like, well, why did I put myself in that energy? Or why did I go back to that person? Or why did I keep doing that, right? And then you get mad at yourself, and that only makes the problem even bigger. So when you give yourself, when you have compassion for yourself and you say, well, at that time, I thought that was the best choice for me. I thought that was the best thing for me to do. And at that time, when I was in that energy, I didn't realize the consequences of those choices or those decisions that I made. But now that I've moved away from that, or I want to move away from it, I'm looking back and I'm seeing I shouldn't have done that, but I can't. At that time, I felt it was the right thing to do. So having that compassion for yourself, open your heart to the beauty within you, definitely. Loving yourself, and then this is the rose quartz here, so we'll put that right there. Look at how fiery. I love this right here, right? I love that. That's the fire, passion, excitement, right? And I felt my energy, get excited, because what is it that you need to take a look at? Is it choices that you've made for yourself? Whatever those things are. To not punish yourself for things you did or didn't do. Sometimes we like to do that, is to punish ourselves. But to look out for ourselves, have compassion for ourselves, and be ready to bring those changes in that we need to bring in to love ourselves and to advance our life to a better place. And when you forgive yourself for that, then what happens, right? You're like the lion and the dragon. You're like, yeah, now I'm ready. Now I can do it. Now I'm ready to go. Now I'm ready to focus on those relationships and those partnerships that have that unconditional love, that help me grow, that help me blossom. Or if you're single, like you're passionate within yourself and you're going after your dreams and your goals and you've let this stuff go. And so that's what you're attracting in, is those people that are in the same energy as you, and you're having healthier relationships. All right, so let's grab an animal oracle and then a wisdom oracle to close it out. I'm so excited. This is fun. I hope you like it too, kind of seeing what's hiding, what's under there, what wants to come in for you. Love this. Stag spirit, take the lead. Love it. Take the lead. If you want change, you have to be change. To not let this energy consume you, to not stay in this any longer, but you take the lead. Like I said, what are those things that you can work on, that you can change, that you can do? Just like I said, take a piece of paper, write it down how you're feeling. What are those tools that you have? I always say, have those tools that you have that you can work with that can help you to get out of this energy. But it's up to you to take the lead. It's not up to anyone else. It's up to you, that if you want change, you have to be change. All right, let's get a wisdom oracle. Okay, that one flipped over. We have not for you, not for you. All right, what does that represent to you? When I said not for you, what's the first thing that came to your mind? What did you think not for you? For me, I thought my brain went directly to this. This is not for you, right? This Five of Cups, this, being emotional, just not accepting things, not for you. That you have to say, that's not for me, so I'm taking the lead, I'm taking control, and then I'm moving forward, right? That I want to embrace this energy here that wants to come in for me, this powerful energy that wants to come in for me. Choosing what's right for you, leaving what's not right for you. All right, so let's see. We got We got some charms here. We have the ladybug, which I love, which represents luck. We got a lot of animals. We got the turtle. So the turtle, I feel, represents that this is going to take you some time, but at least if you're recognizing it, then you can start working on it and take the steps that you need to move forward. Sorry about my nail polish. Got to fix that one. We have make a wish, success, right? Make that wish, hold on to it, right? Hold on to it and keep going for it and don't give up. Then we have faith, having faith in yourself. We have protected. Protected's like come out every time. We have the butterfly. I love that. That is that transformation. We have the cross, again with the faith, and then we have the key and the heart, right? You have the key to your own heart. You have that key. Ultimately, you have the key to make the decisions for you. All right, I hope you loved that. I loved it. Definitely exciting. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.